Good morning, all my friends. I am really sorry to know about the demise of my Guru, Shri Achyuta, and I wish that his body rests in peace. He has gone to the heavenly abode. May God take care of him. He was my most respectable, knowledgeable, and kind senior. His name always shines in my memory. My heartfelt condolence to all of you and all in the relatives, friends, and the known people. My memory of Sri Achyuta Rao, Achyuta Rao actually, are always valuable. I joined BHA in 1972 in August, and I was asked to work with him. He was my assigned senior, and then he went to Italy, and I left BHL, and then he came back. He was a very good mentor, a very good guide. He was very good in his composition of letters. His writing was very good in specification writing, uh, installation works, his supervision of installation works, his guidance for people to test the machine, and his memory was super strong. He was, I believe that he was an electrical engineer, but he had knowledge about the thermodynamic principles of mechanical engineering for the compressors and turbines at his fingertips. I have not seen such intelligent people in my life. I left BHL in 1972, but I always remembered him with full respect. He is the one, whenever I write any specification, the typical style of writing and the way of writing was much supported by his guidelines and guidance. I was assigned to work with him in engineering department for compressor design section. We did lot of drawings for the Ramgundam and Talcher, and apart from them, we did lot of things for the compressor test plant. Layout of the compressor test plant, making the footings, the casings, making the blocks, test blocks, and specifications for the test equipment such as hydraulic couplings, gearboxes, gear couplings, drive motor, and the lube oil system components, and all we did under guidance of Mr. Achyuta Rao, who used to get documents from Novopiniani. We used to jointly translate it into the Italian, and we were trying to make it. The problem was that the Italian documents were coming in inches, and we had to make in millimeters to suit Indian conditions. The most difficult part was to import some equipment, test equipment, and items from other countries like Nicolette scientific equipment for the vibration analysis, like Bruin KR sound level meters, like IRD mechanalysis vibration meter, and to go through this, we have to make a specification to show the uniqueness in such a manner that it will not be affected by and controlled by the government, and they will allow us to get them imported from other countries. We wanted a good GEC Elliott control valves. I remember that when we decided to go for the performance test of higher pressure, he assigned me to go to Nagpur to get permission from the explosive department for getting nitrogen cylinders of higher pressure. We did this job together, and he had such a good amicable nature that he was working with a team spirit. We never had an idea that we are different and they are different. There's a competition like this. I'm surprised that the design department that time had stalwarts of design, Mr. S. Sitaram, Mr. Duraikanu, Mr. Samarao, Mr. Mahurkar, Mr. Kumaraswamy, and Mr. Mohan Rao, and many others. Apart from them, I had my classmates like Sundareshan, I had B.V. Subbarao, I had Mr. Godbole, and the team was such a superb team. We were working and thinking how to achieve the best for the country and to prove that we can design and test compressors indigenously to match with international quality. We were sitting and reading all the standards, API 617, API 616, and 611, and also the PTC 10. We were all prepared to make sure that we meet the international quality. Mr. Achyuta Rao, who was popularly known as I.A. Rao, was basically an electrical engineer with a great intelligence and expertise. Establishing compressors test plant was definitely a great achievement of BHEL, for which he excelled in specification, procurement, installation, and performance test of numerous machines, and then balancing also. These engineers were gems. We had wonderful engineers in testing and commissioning team, like Mr. Srinivas Rao, Vijay Kumar, Pundrik, Mr. L. Pundrik, and Mahadev, Rahman. I know I cannot miss many names, but it's difficult to name all of them in one go. They were gems of Indian industry. The testing and commissioning engineers were most proficient and dedicated people who worked with full devotion. They used to go to site, they used to commission the machine and demonstrate the quality of machine to them. Achyuta Rao definitely inspired, guided, managed, and coordinated with all of us independently, individually, and in the team manner, very successfully. I was lucky to have learned a lot from him. I pray God to grace his soul in peace. My prayers for patience to his family and friends. My specially regards to K. Ranga Rao and all the bereaved people of the family. I wish I could meet him again and again, but whenever we communicated, I found that Mr. Achyuta Rao was a very kind person, and may God keep him in the higher location in the heavens. Thank you all. Aslam Imadi. My name is Aslam Imadi. Okay.